It's no stranger to you and me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, and I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight? 'Cause I've been waiting for this moment for all my life.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's game. Tonight we are doing some more of... So let's turn that down a bit, I think. Too loud. Tonight we are doing more of Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. Fully modded Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. Let's see. Hey, Aigami, what's up? Let's see, like, this is the last one we did? Yeah, it was from July 1st. So you're currently playing the Ascension mods. Hey, Rosie! I don't have any level 6 keys. Okay, I completely forget. Okay, so that was the Port of Ardia. That was level 2. And that was the swamp. That was level 3. I think this is the next one, or... Hey, Frank Fortune, how are you? Let's see, where does this take us? Oh, wait.
The mantids are an aggressive and extremely intelligent race of insects.
I
that have
recommend
established a large
Papalock.
colony in the Lost Land in recent years. The mantids are incapable of pity, remorse, or kindness. They exist solely to further their own existence. To this end,
Giant
the
bugs.
Primogen has persuaded the mantids to help free him by promising to give them ripe new worlds to infest. The first world on their list is Earth.
Of
Rift
course it
gates
is.
are being ready to transport an army of mantid soldiers to your world. Destroying the master computer will render the rift gates useless.
Good to know. Because it's Turok. Turok has a little bit of everything in it.
Your mission objectives are as follows. Destroy 3 queen embryos.
Because obviously we have to commit genocide.
Destroy the master computer.
Locate the energy
Locate
totem
the
and
energy
defend it at all
totem
costs.
and defend it at all costs.
Yep. Oh shit. Is it dead? Okay, well that's definitely dead. Should trade out to something a little less explosive. Oh, really? Are you... Okay, so here's the question. Are you purging your... I don't need any more health. Are you purging your Nexus stuff... You can probably call Papalock.
Field down.
That's a... Well, I say Papalock. That's a and maybe just a local company that does stuff locksmith stuff. But I recommend a lot, if you have the money, just grab a locksmith, which you can find easily by Googling. Just be careful because it could be more expensive than you think. Are you doing this for Skyrim, Rosie, or are you doing it for Fallout, or like what are you using the Nexus mods for? What I would actually recommend using is
Force field down.
I'd recommend using Mod Organizer, specifically Mod Organizer 2. Alright, you guys want to get up close and personal? We'll get up close and personal. Mod Organizer 2 is basically the best modding tool because in my opinion, because it also comes along with charge dart rifle. It also comes, like, loot is embedded in it, and you can use it to sort your mods for you, rather than having to open loot in another screen. And then you can basically, the charge dart rifle is a giant taser. I would recommend, if you're modding Stardew Valley, I would recommend, well, actually there's several mods I recommend, but I can't really talk about it right now because I can't think it off the top of my head. And most of my mods are, of course, you know, stuff that kind of cheats a bit. Anybody else getting shades of Halo 1 out of this? This really does feel like the third level in Halo. Fuck off, bug. There we go. This used to be my absolute favorite gun when I was playing this on the Xbox. Hunter Cannon. Okay. You uber fuzzy. Practically painted this corridor with bug guts. Yes. Okay. Well, let me know if I can offer any more help. I unfortunately have never had to pop a lock off, so I don't know how to do it myself. But yeah, I remember that one, Rosie. Yeah, this is giving me a lot of, the colors and the textures are giving me, like, Halo 1 onboard the Truth and Reconciliation. That's what it was called. Right. Well, most locks still have a mechanical parts inside the door.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Bondi is sweet and innocent, and in no way has done anything wrong ever. I'm supposed to stand on something? What's going on here? Well, that's because she's a little kitty piggy and does nothing but wants to eat stuff. There's a level 6 key. Get off me. No. Sweet kitty. Well, okay, so that's how it works. And if I didn't have the double jump, that wouldn't be sequence breaking. Sorry to hear that Tinker is still sick.
That's gotta hurt.
How are you not dead yet?
Eat that, punk!
It's so 90s to call someone else a punk. So he's just got a cold, not having any trouble breathing except just stuffed up. Forgot I had that. That's a poor kitty. Seems to work better. Damn. Flamethrower! So this and the Shredder was pretty much my favorite weapon when I was playing this game on the N64. Because you can do this, you literally just arc this into other people. And if you hit certain dinosaurs with it and they don't immediately die, they will just run around screaming, and it's silly in that sadistic way that only teenage boys can feel. Also, you could do this with it. And just create ribbons of flame around yourself. It was awesome. More pulse rifle. But the problem was limited range.
Nice face. Want a gun?
I don't want to see these textures up close and personal. Thank you. Are you still talking about? Or are you Final Fantasying, or are you playing? Are you Final Fantasying, or are you playing 15? Oh, that's right. Ah!
Force field down.
I don't know where that force field was, but I've taken it down. Roast prawn. Oh, fuck. Up! Up! There we go. Health Pope. The Space Pope. You quite done? Sith Roman Super Saiyans. That's a lot of qualifiers there. I'll just fill this entire space with fire. You about done? Nope. Physics fuck up. You made me miss my ride. Goddamn cockroaches. Fire makes everything better. Ah! Stupid jumping puzzles. Come back. There we go. You have all of the flame. All of the flame on you. Yes. You also need flame. Just call me Trogdor. Wait, Gatling mode, siege mode. Okay, so that's siege mode. Gatling mode is the same, okay. Which dude? Or are you talking about, are we talking about 5 again? What? No way. Fair enough. Oh shit, where am I? This is the direction I haven't explored. Stop moving. If you stop moving, the pain will stop hurting. I do like that you can get blood on me. I'm a horrible person.
Maybe this is too fast for you.
You have cockroaches, I have a Gatling gun. Excuse you? Pretty much. Go ahead, call your queen. She can't unburt you. You feel dirty for making a bunny girl? You shouldn't. Bunnies aren't bad.
What are you looking at?
Of course they do. Can I help you? Die, physics. BDO was on sale recently. I thought about picking it up. Decided not to because I don't need another MMO right now. I still need to go back and play more, oh shit, where did I come from? Too much gore. Can't figure out what... Look this way. Excuse you. Checkpoint station. Woohoo! I still need to play more Guild Wars for you guys. So I
Greetings,
had it
Europe.
updated
How
and ready
may
to
I
go
assist
sitting
you?
on my desktop, but I keep forgetting to bring it up or to play it. I've got a bevy of games right now that I really want to play for you guys. I kind of want to finish something though, so we're gonna finish what we started with Turok here and then move on to something else. But stay tuned. On Twitter, I'm gonna post a poll once we're finished with Turok. I'm gonna post a poll on Twitter. So those of you who aren't on Twitter should get on Twitter about what you guys want to play next. You should. You should start a new sim and play her on your channel. I feel like I'm missing a lot. But I mean, what is... Oh, that's the mine layer. Okay. RP families? Okay, so there's got to be some way of opening these, and I just have to figure out how. Literally have not played this game in forever, so I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay, so I had to have missed something previously, I guess. I didn't know that worked. Good to know. It's all about them simoleons. Thunk.
Force field down.
Okay, so I think that was both force fields because it came up twice. I think. Don't quote me on that. A dog? How's that? Like, how does the dog provide monies? Oh, okay. Alright, so somewhere around here is a warp portal activation thingy. We must find it. I know, incredibly descriptive. Warp portal activation thingy. Maybe if I shot shit. Oh, it's still not in here. Wow, that's a lot of simoleons. Alright, now you're just fucking with me, game. I've got to be missing something. Maybe it's... Is it in here? Or... Because I don't want to go up and then... Alright. Come back! Come back! Well, hello. Okay, now it feels like Starship Troopers. Heaven's Ward. In case you needed more ammo.
PFM layer.
Bouncing Betties! Bouncing Betties for everyone! Bouncing Betty for you! Who's shooting at me? Stop shooting at me! There it is.
Warp portal activated.
So now I gotta backtrack. Because I want to... I either want to know... God damn. Hey, hey, hey. None of that. None of that. Where is there? It is. Okay, I don't know if and how you died. I know that you died because I heard the squeak. Alright, so is this a place where we can sacrifice something, or is this a place where... Oh yeah, it's an Oblivion. Alright. He wants to kill some flesh terrors. Alright! Come on, you stone bitches. Aw. How's that bleeding? I will end all of you. So one of the other things I'm looking at doing is, after we're done with Turok 2 here, of moving on to Turok 3, which Turok 3 Shadow of Oblivion is the name. Yeah, this is Seeds of Evil. 3 is Shadow of Oblivion. It is the final game in the Turok series. Well, no, that's not completely true. They came up with Turok Evolution later, but I never played that one. But Turok, let's see, Turok 3 really kind of upped the storytelling aspect and reduced some of the later stuff, or some of the action. But because it upped the story set, we are very interested in it. Dat friendly fire.
Medic!
No amount of dodge rolling will save you. Quite done? How did we get blood up there? Nuke weapon.
You have found part of the nuke weapon.
Come back, come back. Well, that's one of my issues with Final Fantasy XIV is it's fun in the sense that I like how kind of bright and shiny the graphics are. I like how it feels very silly, and yet at the same time very serious. It is both lighthearted and serious, and I really enjoy that. What I don't like is I don't want to have to pay another subscription fee because I've already got enough of those. And I kind of want to... I don't want yet another MMO to keep up with. Is the majority of what my issue is. That being said, I did enjoy playing it. It also felt really, really like seriously crowded. Like, there was a lot of people. Granted, I was playing on one of the very full servers, so... that it took me so long to get into.
Come on, you're boring me.
Is that recently with the new expansion they dumbed it down, or was it dumbed down when I started playing? That was a long jump. Just keep shooting until you run out of blood. Is he dead? Yes. Easier with quotation marks. Ah! I don't want to do that. Oh, fuck.
Whatever.
So, there was a there was a book I read in elementary school that was basically the story of a kid who ran away from home and started surviving in the forest on his own. The interesting thing about it was, I know what that is. The interesting about it, what I enjoyed about it, was it went into detail about what exactly he ate.
Down.
And it made me hungry. Oh my god, like, you would not believe. This author would go into great detail about exactly like how he ate and what he ate. Woo! Ba 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 ba. My friends. Whoop. Okay, so I came from this direction. I'm not going to be able to jump that. I was about to say, I'm about to get ambushed.
Oh, I don't think so.
Thinking of shade of grass green for camouflage or inky blue to match your tail and horns. Well, I mean, I can think of worse color. I want to get across there. Because I can see it right there. It's the greatest weapon in the game. It's right there. Pure white. Because heal bots are heal bots. Ah! Okay, yeah, I gotta find another. Secret doors. No secret doors. Okay. that. Where have I not explored? Ah! Ragdoll physics.
9 lives remaining.
I got to see myself. Alright, I don't even know. Where I'm going again. I don't know if it's party body. Yep. All the ragdolls, all the time. Where the fuck am I? Okay. Wait, ah! I did it again. That's how we find secrets in, Dark Souls. You just walk up to every wall and you hit it with your sword.
9 lives remaining.
Alright, let's try this again. For the 3rd time. Try not to die the same place we, you know. Okay, so enemies haven't respawned. Wait. How could they howl in pain after their heads exploded? Oh, that's right. So we came here, we couldn't find that. You want to go play Nora and create your signature nick in Fallout 4. That's what you want to do. Oh, hello.
Maybe next time.
Okay, so there's nothing in there. Hey, Aigami. Fuck me. That was my oh shit button. Bitch Brigade. You didn't need that head, did you? God, he must hate his life. Okay, so I've already been through there. But it's right there. Okay. Guys, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Okay, we are about to get the best weapon in this entire game. Right here. It is the best weapon. Ready for it?
Cerebral bore.
The cerebral fucking bore. Look at this. Okay. We lock on. It drills into the middle of his skull. It explodes. Best weapon ever. I have not played it. I own it. I have not, as of yet, played it. I was thinking of doing that for Warhammer Wednesday this weekend, or excuse me, tomorrow. If not that, then Mechanicus, which is basically didn't lock on. There we go. Drill, 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 drill,
You couldn't hit
and
the side
explode.
of a barn from the inside.
Just remembering all the weapons here. It's a feather. I need to get that feather. Must have that feather. Ah! Fucking jumping puzzles.
Nine lives remaining.
All right. Where you gonna spawn me at? All right. Where do I need to fucking go? Okay. Goddamn platforming sections. Did not go in this direction, so I have no clue what's this way. What's this way? You know, there is a certain amount of what the fuckness. There's a certain amount of WTF in our quote number 69 being, oh shit, I missed a child. Oh, hi. Who's shooting me? Why are you shooting me? Stop that. We don't shoot. I know, that's what makes it WTF-ness. It's just like, that's fucked up. That is if you put, you know, significant stock in the number 69.
Oh, my frag counter must be broken.
No, Joshua, your frag counter is not broken. Stop. No more. I think I've killed enough of you guys. Open! Thank you. Oh shit. Hey, look!
Warp portal.
Now I gotta remember where that goddamn warp portal is. Stop! No more.
You have found a sacred eagle feather.
It's sacred. Hey!
Yes!
Okay. Which way is which here? Is this where I came in, or is... I don't think it's where I came in. I know the warp portal is in this area. It's down there, isn't it? I think it's over there. Over there. Is it over here? I think it's over here. Nope. I was wrong. I are the dumb. this way. I think. I could be wrong. Nope. Well, that's just because Bondi hasn't gotten to it yet. God damn it, I'm still wrong. How can I be so wrong? Is it down there? Ah. Nose. What did I say that rhymed? I assume I said something that rhymed. There it is. Alright. What do we get? Joshua looks tired of this
Spirits
shit.
grant you the Whisperer's Talisman. With this talisman, you call upon ancient voices to lift you over areas that may not be crossed otherwise.
Fried chicken in the kitchen? Yep. It's because the reason there is fried chicken left in the kitchen is because her kitty, Bondi, has not found said chicken yet. I am now, however, imagining her cat just laying there all fat and happy, having eaten a whole fried chicken just to herself. She would probably explode. Okay. Yeah, it's this way. Meow, meow, meow.
Am I good or what?
Eat white hot plasma. Oh wait, I forgot. We have the best weapon in the game. That's the alternate fire.
Oh, so close.
Just, you don't need all that brain matter. Oh. Yes, similar to that.
Come on.
Now,
you're
the
boring
downside
me.
of this weapon, specifically, Cerebral Bore, can only be used against... The projectile can be, while it homes, it can be, while the projectile can be, it can be shot out of the air by enemies, it also cannot be used against creatures that have no intelligence. So, like, you can't use it against animals, you can't use it against, anything. You can't use it against the Perlin, because the Perlin, even though they are mildly intelligent, the Perlin have skulls too thick. Oh my, Rose.
Oh my.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Impressive.
Wow, you made it pretty far up here. Before you got mowed down. That's just loot. Oh, hi.
No way!
I got a new checkpoint station, so at least there's that.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
But I want it. But I want the chicken. Can I please have the chicken?
Eat that, punk!
Well, I have to go through the list. There we go. She got 2 thumbs worth. Hey, you weren't expecting that, were you? Oh, you're dead. Okay. No. You know she wanted more. Like I said, she wants the whole chicken. And she'll try to eat it, too. Alright, I need to find another... Well then, that wasn't very well planned, was it? Oh! Somewhere there is a pylon that I need to shoot. Have the underwater weapons yet. Let's be in here. Hello.
Force field down.
Gotcha. There we go. There. Aww. But she's hungry. Fifi is hungry. Because you obviously don't feed her enough. For the record, chat, Rosie is best kitty mama. You feel a storm brewing after that statement? Hunting your foot, she definitely doesn't get any.
Too bad.
Yeah, eat it, eat it, eat it. Oh look, it's the supercomputer I'm supposed to look for. Can I touch the fishy?
Force field generator destroyed.
Okay, so I came from there. God damn it! I'm gonna touch the fishy. No, don't touch the fishy.
9 lives remaining.
Come on. We can do this. See how far back it takes us. Okay, so I'm gonna assume the door shooting at me is the door that I need to go through. I'm just not good at jumping in first person. Not good at jumping in third person. I'm just not good at jumping. Too many twists and turns, losing my way. There we go. Come on. What's the definition of insanity?
9 lives remaining.
Oh, it's got a nice little bob effect. I never noticed that. I'm done with these textures. I'd like to move on to a different level. Yep, that's it. There.
Scorpion missile launcher.
Yeah! Why settle for one rocket when you can have 3? There's nothing left. If she is well behaved in a few minutes, then yes. Well, fuck you too. Hey, there's another level 6 key. So far we've got 3 level 6. Oh god. Yeah.
Ooh, you're gonna feel that in the morning. Maybe next time.
So if I don't kill you with the first rocket, I'll kill you with the others. Well, this is a different architecture now. So, Keegan all gone. For Bondi. A gun shaped like a cat. Rapid fire meows. Again, why settle for one rocket? There we go. He just fountained out of there. Can I climb that wall? Yes, I can. Okay, we're getting more mites and eggs here, so we may be coming up on the queens. Geese. That was so cute.
Bring it on!
They do. Knobs hurt. That's a thing. There we go. I liked when if I'm thinking of the same video, that was the same one where like he came home and she hissed at him and was like, "You smell like another cat. How could you cheat on me?" Yeah, this is a little overkill. Just a little. There's one. Way to go, valiantly trying to save your queen embryo there, but yeah, basically they're as an orc kills and fights more and more, they get bigger. Knobs, which are supposed to be short for noble, basically is that was weird. Okay, which is basically short for noble. The knob is basically the next step up between boy and or the stage between boy and war boss. Knobs will fight amongst themselves to figure out who will be the next war boss. If I am right. I am not completely sure because I've never actually played orcs. I've only ever played against them. There's some janky physics there. That was a mistake. Did not mean to do that. Okay. There we go. That's a jib floating in midair. Look at that. I shot them so hard that their blood floated. Already got to figure out where to go next. Well, there's nothing in here. What the? Where the hell did you guys come from? Yay, checkpoint. Even though I don't need it.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
Exit. Those are just dead ends. Okay, good to know. Don't run! Don't run! You will only die tired!
Yeah!
Oh, well, that was the thing. Ah! Okay, so that's the way back out of this map. We're not done with this map, though. Oh, shit. Is that the leap? Yeah. Don't run! You will only die tired. Leap of faith! Whee! There we go.
Ultra health.
All for that ultra health, man. Man, before we go down there... That wasn't very well thought out. We got another portal. Witch cat video. Which one are you looking for? Here's the thing, over here. What is it? Satchel charge. I will probably need it to destroy them. Did I send you that one in Discord? You may be able to find it in Discord. Convection, convection. Wait. Okay, that must be the route to... It's a route to something. I'm assuming it's the route back to... Man, this map is confusing. Okay. Yes, I has a Discord. Fair warning, it's not very active right now. I basically use it just to post my stuff. You think you find? Alright, so it's not there. I are confused. Can't breathe that water yet. Well, okay. Let's see where that sideways portal takes me. Probably to the warp totem, but I can't really get there yet, or do that yet because I don't have the necessary parts. I'm supposed to climb this? No. Die! Stupid bug. Well, there's another astral charge. That's 4. Alright, let's see what it does. Nope. So it's gonna take me back to the beginning. Yep. Damn. Alright. You found it? That may be because I need to update that invite. It's old. Let me see here real quick. Discord. Oh, sweetie. She is a sweetie. My people. Limit. Generate link. Copy. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. That is active. Okay. There we go. That link should work, theoretically. This is almost bad as Lair of the Blind Ones. This is true. Everything works in theory. Motherfucker. Weird. I don't know why it's saying error. It should not be giving an error. Like, that is my Discord link. Give me a minute, I'm looking at it. Okay, it brought me directly in. Close that. I don't want that open. You sneezed and Bondi jumped. I don't want that. Now, let me try to update it again. It didn't change. I'm not sure what's going on there. I don't know why it's giving you... I don't know why it's giving you an error. Because that's the same code I'd send to you, like, if I was just sending you a direct link on Discord. I mean... Let me try this. Maybe this will work. Because technology. Try that one. See if that works. Well, now that she's fat on chicken, of course she's going to guard. Whew. Oh, sorry. Whew. Back to it. Okay. That's just really weird. So I've explored all of this. There's got to be some turn that I didn't take or something I didn't do. Okay, that, turn that on.
What are you looking at?
Bondi wants me to make her a thingy. What does she want you to make? A kitty blanket? Let's see. Charge dart gun.
You wish.
I'm gonna say a kitty blanket. She wants you to make her a kitty blanket. Something to sleep on. Random opening into the middle of an empty room. Like she can't slip on anything else, but... Okay. Clickety-clacky, you can hear all of the bugs. That way leads back up. That way leads to something that where I destroyed or opened some portals, and then this had nothing in it. That was well timed. Up! Up! There we go. Is this supposed to be something not working? Oh, god damn it. Okay, I remember coming through here. We're doing all this. Blowing up that wall, so we had to open that. Started these moving. I was gonna see if we could even make that jump. God damn it! Mistimed that last jump. There. Back up here. You know what it probably was? It was probably... There it is. It was probably those two last portals that I didn't jump through. Were supposed to take me places, and they didn't. And I did not follow them. What the... So, well, somebody just died on their own. Sounds like we got some monster infighting going on. Nice try for that linebacker run. Didn't quite work. And up. We're gonna jump. We're gonna warp to the latest point we can.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
And go from there. Yes. Really? Weird. Ugh. Nah. Kick sword is weird. It gets finicky and stuff like that. That's an interesting... Alright, so this is the supercomputer, I believe. Ah, I'm missing a satchel charge. Okay. Bye. Bye. Could I have used something a lot simpler to kill that one little mite? I could have. But then, I wouldn't be me. Alright, this should take... hopefully this will take me to the other 2 queens I've got to kill here. No way with you and your janky polygons. Right.
See ya! Wouldn't wanna be ya!
Right, because, you know, it's the 90s. I'm sorry, did you just emerge from him?
Oh yes! Bang!
Alright, so that's 2 queen embryos down.
Bring it on, baby! Nice face. Want a gun?
Oh, we about done? Okay. Not done shooting shit. Oh, fuck. Me sideways.
Oh, my frame
That's all.
counter must be broken.
Lot of bugs.
Whatever. I'm the man.
Are you done spawning? Way over here. Aw, I already have these weapons. Back! Excuse me. I feel like I've done this just from the backside. Giggity. Alright, so I figured out where that leads. The spirit of the Zerg. Live for the swarm. Man, I haven't played StarCraft in forever. You know, I have never actually played StarCraft 2. I've played small bits of it, but I've never actually played it all the way through. I've like played it at a friend's house, like, oh hey, let's do 1 or 2 levels and shit like that. But now part of that is because I'm just really not that great at strategy games. I'm not. Okay, there's the other satchel charge. Stop shooting at me. Well then. I'm a dumbass. There's a portal right there in the water. Don't recognize this area. Yep, we're definitely doing some Starship Troopers right now. I do not have that talisman yet.
Gotta hurt.
Oh, wow. Significant ricochet there. Well, it's one of those, like, I've seen it played at a competitive level. My big thing is I always liked the StarCraft story. I really did. Because it was like the first real strategy game I played that actually had story. But at the same time, oh wow, okay, that like destroyed my frame rate. That's one. Oh, of course, you guys decide, as soon as I remember to get the flamethrower out, that's when you guys decide you want to be in water.
Too bad.
Well, from what I understand, they did a lot, they did some they went interesting places with the storyline.
Say hello to my little friend.
Because, of course, you have to say that. I think it's required in some ancient video game bylaw that at some point you have to say that. Murdering the hell out of the frame rate. Dropping frames, man. My frames! My frames! The guy who originally got me into streaming, first guy I ever subbed to, first guy I ever followed on Twitch. Who's the Mary Sue? Rainer or Kerrigan? But the first guy I ever subbed to on Twitch, may God rest his soul, used to Kerrigan. Yeah, I figured. Used to always title the tops of his
Queen embryo destroyed.
got him. Used to always title his the start of each one of his shows is dropping dropping something and dropping frames. Oh, dropping ranks and dropping frames, because he would do he did a whole bunch of card-based games. Alright, now I gotta backtrack this entire way. Fuck you. Hate it. Really gotta backtrack all this? I guess. Well, it's not that far. Alright, so we got that. Just gotta remember how to get back to the computer. I think I remember how to get back to the computer. Not that way. Yeah, but he used to say dropping ranks and dropping frames. So every time I think of dropping frames in OBS, I always think about him. Actually met Rosie, I met you in his chat room, or in his Twitch chat. It was back when they were doing, when on his channel he was running a WAD game, if I remember correctly. There we go. Now blow up.
Master computer destroyed.
Hi. I'm not even gonna bother right now. We're just gonna run for the exit. Serpentine! And there we go.
You must save the totem, Turok.
I must save the totem. Alright. Well, there's actually a pretty decent sized there's a pretty decent sized community of people who play some World of Darkness here on Twitch. You just have to find them. Uh-oh. But a lot of people, more people play D&D just because it's easier for them. Boss fight.
Ooh, you're gonna feel that in the morning.
Man, I haven't played this boss fight in a long time.
No way!
I gotta shoot him in the ass. Because this is the same time period as Ocarina of Time. You quite done? Look at all of the red blood on the ground. There we go. He be dead. So I got 3 level 6 keys. Only got 1 Primogen key though. That I was just in there. Yeah, this is around about the same time period. Same game, pretty much, or same time period. Same development
Greetings,
cycle.
Turok. How may I assist you?
Turok 2 was a mid. I just wanted to get the checkpoint. Was about middle of the run, like middle of the. Here it is, Lair of the Blind Ones. It's about the middle of the N64's life. And Ocarina of Time and then Majora's Mask they weren't launch titles, but they were fairly middle to early.
Little is known of this mysterious race. Legends tell of ghostly figures emerging at night from underground and dragging hapless victims to their doom. Though they do not possess the power of sight, the blind ones are hardly helpless. They can hear the beat of a heart and smell the blood of an intruder from a great distance. Attacking with primitive brutality and a lust for warm blood, they have lived for countless centuries deep beneath the surface of the Lost Land.
Yep, more things to murder. All I'm hearing is you need to murder more.
Your mission objectives are as follows. Seal 3 thermal vents, trapping the blind ones beneath tons of rock.
Chronicles of Darkness.
Locate the energy totem and defend it at all costs.
I think it's Chronicles of Darkness. Yeah. Chronicles of Darkness is the New World of Darkness stuff, which Rosie doesn't like because of what they did to her precious changeling. Which I blame them personally, but... Checkpoint. Or was it that you didn't like the
How may I
Requiem
assist
because it
you?
got rid of the Salubri? Oh, we're back to these enemies. Oh, whispers. He's invisible. I like how I can't fight back. He's still invisible. Or just carpet bomb it. All right.
Nine lives remaining.
Are you sure about that? Meanwhile. Oh shit. I did not notice that. I could have gone this way. Pick up that health that I don't need. Oh shit, I'm going backwards. Alright, I will solve your mysteries. Reveal your secrets. Or not. It's a firestorm. Man, these guys breathe loud. Door requires a key.
Let's get it on, baby!
Fucking spiders. Cave door key. I wonder where it goes. Reveal your secrets. 'Cause it always has to be giant spiders. You can never not have giant spiders in a game.
that person who falls, aren't you?
Ultra hell.
That was a lot of giant spiders. Aha! Primogen key.
Primogen key found.
So basically you need to get all of the Primogen keys so you can open up the level to the last boss. Even though, funnily enough, fucking leaper. Even though, funnily enough, the Primogen keys are not required to go to the Primogen's level. Just required to fight the boss. Which is weird. But they did the same thing in Turok 1, so... I think Turok, if I remember correctly, which I may not be because it's been like 2 decades, Turok 3 was more linear. It didn't have a hub level. It was just kind of as it goes. We're not going to take the leap yet. Dinosaur flambe. Not that much blood. But it does light things up nicely. Aha! So that's where that leads. Good to know. Jump! There we go. I didn't even see the hole. There's the hole I fell through. I was wondering if that was going to move for me. Aha! Harpoon gun. I had a lot of harpoons.
Your oxygen is low. Warp portal activated.
Now I just gotta find out where that warp portal is. I forget why she said that. I just know that she did.
No soup for you!
90s references! Didn't you hear her telling me my oxygen was low? Forever. This is gonna be a long drop. My ankles! At least I can get back up. That fire went far. I don't like the look of these holes in the wall. Alright, good to know. When you light spiders on fire, they explode. I didn't know that. And now I do. Well, it is her arm now for her to snuggle. My frames! Oh, hi. That's a tranquilizer gun. I want to use a tranquilizer gun. My frames! Was not supposed to handle that many flame sprites. Oh, that's right. He's running in fear because he's covered in fire. You done? Apparently not. That's right. Because they were going to have to go undercover. I remember that. Alright, I think I found the warp portal I activated. I don't know. I don't have this feather. This feather, though, gives me the ability to walk on fire. There's something down there. That's a lever. Whoop. That was weird. Because raisins? Ah! Back off, Shai Hulud. I like that when my permanent fire kills shit. Don't do that. Spawn me next to explosive barrels. Where the fuck am I? What was that? Did anyone else hear that? Oh.
Oh, my frag counter must be broken.
I forgot about those characters. I forgot about the mind-controlled civilians. They are a new entry to this mod. And they have been quite flambéed. Whoa! 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 Okay. That's where that left out. Yes, it's very helpful. Hi. Don't. Flamethrowers don't work underwater. you take away anything from tonight, take away that one thing. Flamethrowers do not work underwater. But they are really good against spiders, apparently. And I just made a loop. Thank God for our maps. Nice. Ah! How lewd. In case you didn't have a grenade launcher.
Oh my.
Oh shit! There's a ladder. That moment when you think you're being awesome and side strafing, and you end up side strafing into a wall. Yeah, just a bit. Can you blame me, though? Uh-huh. One out! Aw. On out! Oh shit. That worked. Underwater door open. Plasma does not work very well against spiders. Good to know. Weird. It still counts as being there. Collisions are weird, man. Hi. Oh, you didn't need that head. Hey, Aigami. Oh, there we go. Come on. Come on, boyo. There we go. Alright. You want to do this? We'll do this. Chop your fucking head off with my warblade, man. Oh, do you mean worst to play, or do you mean which one do I hate the most? Fuck me! Get out of my way! It's collapsing. Well, I mean, as long as you're aware of what's going on. Oh, pure unadulterated hatred? The Tau. Fucking hate the Tau. Weeaboo space communists. Fuck them.
Get a life.
I hate the Tau. My hatred for them has slowly like started to ebb recently because they stopped being that. It's just that they are so, in my opinion, they are very out of place in 40K. Like very out of place. They don't jive with a lot of the lore, in my opinion. Very, not fairy.
Am I good or what?
We're gonna go with what? And that's my other 6. Oh shit. My frames! 1 shot, 4 kills. Frickin' laser beams. Eldar? Why do you hate the Eldar? See, actually, I like the Harlequins. The Eldar Harlequins are a really cool concept, in my opinion. But that's mostly because I have a soft spot in my heart for bards. Yay, checkpoint.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
Oh. Wow. Okay. Stare into you. They do. She's a bit and just cut him to ribbons. And him. God damn it. It's been a while since I've been through a warp portal. Hopefully it'll take me to the checkpoint instead of last time I've been through a portal.
Remaining.
Yeah.
Oh, so sorry.
I don't even remember where I fell off here. And down we go. Really? Define sad. Fuck spiders, man. That's fair. They're kind of supposed to be that way because they've been pushed to the point of, like, where they don't fucking care anymore. Because they really don't. Oh, fuck you, game. Oh, it's Mr. Freeze story? That sucks. As in, that's really fucking sad. And now you get the flamethrower, so, I mean... Flamethrower sitting in water. Because that's how it works. That's... Yeah, well, they're very hard to get correctly. Like, when you are playing as the Eldar, you can't... It's very similar to playing as... it's very similar to basically playing a duelist versus a stand-up fighter. You cannot... You have to move. You can't hold positions. Which sucks. But yeah, that's just kind of the way it works for the Eldar, and the way it works for playing Eldar. I've played against Soaring Hawks. The only way I was able to actually hold my own versus them was to... Basically, I had to use Fabian tactics, which for people who are not scholars of Roman history, Fabian was a Roman consul and general, and his tactics during the Peloponnesian War... Peloponnesian or Punic War? Forget which one. When they were fighting Hannibal in Carthage, was to literally let Hannibal run around and run circles around his troops, but hold key positions because he knew Hannibal couldn't take key fortified positions. And this pissed people off because they wanted him to go out and actually win battles. But in the end, it's what won Rome. It's what won Rome's dominance. Because what ended up happening was Hannibal pretty much could not resupply his own troops. Underwater door open, okay. Well, he could resupply, but he could not hold anything because he was mostly based on cavalry. And that's what you got to do with... that's what you... Pretty much the way you've got to do if you're going up as a different faction against Eldar, not as Tau. Because Tau can't hold for shit. But especially if you're going up Imperium versus Tau, or excuse me, Imperium versus Eldar, you basically take control points and you dominate the field by taking hard points and just picking them off as they come into range. That's not what I intended to do. Well, that's what they're going to do to you. They're going to run around in circles like crazy. And you've got to basically say, alright, you can run around in circles as much as you want. You're still in range, motherfucker. Which, if you're running around with units that have a pretty fair to decent range, like Marine Devastators, or hell, even Tactical Marines with plasma weapons, then you could sit there and take pot shots at them. Now, the problem you run into... just a bit. The problem you run into is you need fortified positions, and you can't create a front line. Because Soaring Hawks will always fly over you. Like, they will deep strike, they will fly over you, they will run circles around you and your fortified positions. You've got to basically, like I said, you have to make hard points, not a front line. And again, take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. I have rarely won games against Eldar. I rarely won games against anybody who wasn't Chaos Space Marines. I can win games against Chaos Space Marines and sometimes against Guard, but I'm not that great against most very mobile units. Especially the fucking... So last game serious game I played was against my buddy JD, and JD was running... I was running my my Dark Angels, and he was running his his Custodians, his Custodes, and they were just... I lost. He basically tabled me in 4 turns, which for people watching, tabled means that he wiped me out. And he did it in about 4 turns. Now, that being said, you think 4 turns, wow, that's really quick. It's not. That was about a 2-hour game. It was 2 to 3 hours. But it was because he had really fast units, and they had so many fucking, like, armor saves that I just I couldn't even make a dent. Literally, I did not bring down a single unit of his, and he brought almost all of mine down. His life during Bahamut's fuck everything on Bro Calamity, and I think he's trying to do something to unprimal her. Unprimal. That's just preemptive shot for spiders.
Oh, yes.
Wow. Let's see, he's missing a head, an arm, a part of his torso. The problem with that... I'm going to say a problem. It's not really a problem. My issue with orcs is I never have enough shots. I never have enough shots to take them all down. Necrons, I've never actually gone up against Necrons. Like I said, I went up against Guard and Chaos Space Marines are the 2 guys that I do best up against. Just making sure I know where I'm going here. Aha!
Torpedo launcher.
This will make swimming a lot easier.
Your oxygen is low.
So it's time to get to the surface. Oh.
Your oxygen is
I'm the
low.
man.
Well, maybe it's because I keep quipping underwater. What the fuck? That was weird. She's hunting apples. We got 2 satchel charges. Apparently there's smoke underwater. Smoke underwater.
Your oxygen is low. Get to the surface.
I'm working on it. No, kiss your snoot. Aww. Because kitties are cute. Alright. Well, maybe she's just developed a love for it. Yeah, cover ain't gonna help you, bud.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
No. Sweetie kitty. Digital corn is pleased. And again, like, oh, this guy lost, like, oh wait, no, he still has his other arm. Okay. It's like, this guy's lost everything. He has his legs. And that is it. I don't know what's going on there. Free him in the face. Except it's not a laser. Like, this is a shoot gun full of shoot. This is like a shotgun that's been sped up to like a relativistic speeds. I don't know, man. You can mean... You could meme the hell out of Slaanesh. Well, yes. Or anybody who is, Slaanesh is for perverts, or anybody who is interested in, perfection. Slaanesh is not just about sex. Slaanesh is also about pleasurable sensations. Whether it's eating, or having sex, or it's, maybe it's about the search for the perfect meal, the perfect warrior. Hedonism is one aspect of Slaanesh. It's not all of Slaanesh. One of the traitor legions who gave in to Slaanesh during the Horus Heresy was the Emperor's Children. The Emperor's Children The Emperor's Children, the reason they fell was because they believed in seeking perfection in all things. And Slaanesh basically gave them that opportunity. Get off me. But it's also, Slaanesh is also the drive to excel. Without Slaanesh, there is no drive to be better at what you're doing. Slaanesh is all about the drive to be better, to be the best you can be. Just like Slaanesh, or not Slaanesh, Tzeentch is all about change, corruption, sorcery, cunning plots, and all that. He's also the god of hope. Without Tzeentch, there would be no horrible, without Tzeentch, there would be no horrible plots to overthrow rulers, but also without Tzeentch, there would be no cunning plans to overthrow tyrants. Yes. The Pokemon theme song is a Slaaneshi theme song. Yes. You want to be the very best, like no one ever was. No, you ruined it by calling it Pokemans. Alright, I think we're about to... Yes, Mittens. We're talking about the Chaos Gods, and Rose pointed out that if Slaanesh is about perfection and the drive to be the best, in addition to hedonism, then Slaanesh is the god/is/deity of Pokemon, because it's I want to be the very best like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. It wasn't always like that. That's how they are currently. But like if you go back and you read the actual account of their fall, which is chronicled in Fulgrim, which is a great book. Like it's an amazing Horus Heresy book. Not for the faint of heart, though. We're not going down there. But if you go back and you read that book, you see just how much of a fall it was and how much it hurt everyone involved. In an almost literal sense. And believe it or not, Fulgrim is as much a victim as he is a perpetrator. Alright, we're gonna fight some spiders. Nope! Fuck you, Shai-Hulud. It does. It goes in some very disturbing places. It's very good, though, in my opinion. It's not as good as, in my opinion, Flight of the Eisenstein. I think Flight of the Eisenstein is my favorite Horus Heresy novel. The problem with Flight of the Eisenstein is I can recommend Fulgrim to somebody who is starting out in Horus Heresy stuff, because it doesn't do anything that it really doesn't do anything, or it introduces a lot of stuff and it doesn't spoil anything or anything like that, because it's more of a side story or a story that is going in addition to the main plot. But in the case of, like, you have to read the 3 first books in the Horus Heresy series before you can read before you can read my favorite, which is Flight of the Eisenstein. Oh, really? Why is that? I would loregasm. Are they big Warhammer lore people? So, Nerdathon. Secret area discovered. Where the fuck am I? There's a lot of dead people. Fucking spiders, man. Ah! Is Eminem Mutants and Masterminds? Yeah, that's what I thought. I have not actually played Mutants and Masterminds. It's on the list of games I would like to try at some point. I've got a huge, like, list of games that I want to read, or that I want to run / read. Some of them are, like, I wouldn't... Aha! Sunfire Pods. These are flashbangs that light people on fire. Personally, like, okay, so there is a lotting. Rose, we all know that you love Changeling, but I will fight you on the fact that Wraith is best game.
Too bad. Nice try.
You know I love Changeling, but Wraith is best game. You fight me? You cheat. Okay. How do you cheat? Yeah, I think Rose would have, Why the fuck would you lead me here? I think Rose would have a bit of an advantage in a topless pillow fight. Ah! I don't have the key. Now, Hunter the Vigil is good. I will admit, Hunter the Vigil is a good game, depending on who you're playing it with. Because I've tried to play it with some people who basically think it's Super Friends. Personally, I am always more a fan of Wraith. because of it's got the emotions that I love in games. Wraith and Orpheus. The problem with Wraith is that Wraith is a very hard game to run and play. Wraith is almost like I want to say Wraith is almost like everything in that room's now dead, so Wraith is like Mage, and it's a game that everyone wants to play, but it's not a game everyone wants to run. And the reason why everyone wants to play it is because they want cool ghost powers to terrify the living. What they don't want is they don't want a Wraith game played the way it should be played. This is true. You should do that. If you have it, it's another floating jib. What does that make, like 3 for us now? Well, to be perfectly honest, I never liked the actual Apocalypse events. Except for Demon. Demon the Fallen had a great Apocalypse. Like, seriously, it had the most mind-fucky Apocalypse that you'll ever, that you would ever see. It was awesome. Okay, I need to go up there to get the... Need to go up there to get that key. I have to find my way there. You survived the apocalypse? I was right. Nice. Ah, you spent your XP. No, okay, so the Demon the Fallen Apocalypse story was great. It had a couple different options for endings, because you could do a combination. And one of them was, like, the PCs would manage to go back to, the PCs would manage to go back to actually fight, go back and join up with Lucifer again, and they would fight against Heaven. And if they succeeded, like, they got to a point where they could, they would get to a point where they were actually with Lucifer at, like, the final battle at Heaven's Gate, and the gates of heaven would open up, and God would step out. And he and Lucifer would shake hands, hug, and then the gates would close. And that's the end of the game. Like, that's it, game over. And it's just like, what the ever-loving hell was that? Okay, I need to figure out how to get that key. Yeah, it was like, wait, what just happened? Wait, what? How did... Wait. What? Wait, where did I pop out over here? No, there's no explanation. It's not designed to have an explanation. It's literally just supposed to happen. Like that. Exactly like that. Like, it happens that way, and that's the end of the game, and that's it. Okay, I'm lost. Help. It's World of Darkness. It's Apocalypse. It doesn't have to make sense. Alright, I have no clue where I am. Where am I and what am I supposed to be doing other than killing things? Oh, that's what you're supposed to do. It's just you're supposed to sit there and theory craft and figure out what exactly was going on. Because in the lore for Demon the Fallen, like, the lore is that the demons rebelled because I have no clue where I am, what's going on. The demons rebelled because one of their number saw a calamity on the horizon. Like something that was going to, like, basically destroy the world or change the world in such a way that they had no clue how to deal with it. And they were given specific instructions from God, which is God said to the angels, you know, love humanity as you love me, to which all the angels were like, well, duh, okay, yeah, we can do that. And then God said to them, but you may never reveal yourselves to them. Which the angels were very confused about. Basically, they saw this calamity on the horizon, they saw it coming, and figured, alright, there's only one way we can... Lucifer was like, there's only one way we can stop this.
Get it on, baby!
And that is if we reveal ourselves to humans. Despite the first commandment that God gave us. We have to do this. And a third of the host rebelled. And followed him. This, of course, is what caused the fallen world that all of us live in. This was the creation of the gauntlet. This was the severing of the sundering. This was the all of the bad things and all of the other settings. Pretty much. It's more like the demons. The best way I can describe it is like the demons said, "Okay, here's how to think like people and not be animals, and like here's how to wipe your ass." And humanity was supposed to figure that out on its own, and instead it got it from the demons. And God was like, fuck you for fucking up. And part of the torture, part of the thing that part of the reason why, like, we lived in a fucked up world is because the God in the World of Darkness setting knew that no matter what punishment he levied on the demons and the fallen, he knew that no matter what punishment he levied on the fallen, all the gold. This is probably killing Rosie right now. Because he knew that, like, the punishment against the fallen would just basically, like, they could weather anything that he threw at them. He was like, okay, so instead of punishing you, I'm going to punish humanity, the people that you care about. So it's like, because of you, humanity will have to grow old and die. Because of you, humanity will have to, humanity will fear all animals, and animals will hunt them. Because of you, like, disease will happen. Because God's a dick like that.
Nice face. Want a gun? You couldn't hit the side of a barn from the inside.
Alright, is everybody dead? Alright, everybody's dead. Okay, so I got 3 satchel charges. Yeah. And technically, it's a she in the world of darkness. Like, God is a woman, according to some of the Fallen. And I'm just kind of like, alright, whatever.
You wish.
I don't know. Her voice will not cause your head to explode, if that answers your question. Because fuck all of these people. $10 points. Because I made the Dogma reference? Or because I got the Dogma reference?
Want a gun? Come on, you're boring
It's
me.
possibly one of the best religious movies that I've ever seen. Like, seriously, it is very, in my opinion, it's actually pro-Christianity. It's anti-church, but it's pro-Christianity. Alright, there's one. Just have to figure out how to get up there. I also like the idea of God's infallible,
Impressive.
but if somehow we make him fallible, or we make God fallible, that will unwrite the universe, because the universe is written on the concept of God as infallible. It's also got
Thermal
Frickin'
vent field.
fucking Alan Rickman in it, and he's good no matter what he does. Well, there's a concept in Buddhism that's called the laughing Buddha, which is you laugh because you need to remind yourself not to take yourself so seriously. You need to not drop into that hole. Is that the only place to go in here? You laugh because otherwise you wouldn't be able to. You need to be able to, because if you don't laugh, then you take yourself too seriously, and things get fucked up. If you can't laugh at yourself, then what's the point of living? Too serious. Alright. Ah! What kind of bag? Everybody ready to get dizzy? And not die. The key there is not die. There we go. We're close to an area that has a key, I think. Yes, it's in there. I know that I take myself too seriously at times.
You wish.
We're gonna go hide in here to stop losing frames. Alright, so this guy is gonna tell me
Ultra hell.
that I need to go back and seal more thermal vents, probably. Yep. Need to seal some more thermal vents. Okay. Good news is we have the... yep, fish and mail. We have all of the satchel charges we need. It's a matter of finding where we need to go for the other thermal vents. I have not read the Beast Arises series yet. My friend Charon, Sergeant Charon, who every once in a while will pop by the stream, he's also got his own stream channel. I don't know if he still runs really that much. He was running a short-term game, but he's a real big fan of the Beast Arises series. I hear you.
I'm the man.
Trying to use something that's not going to trying to use something that's not going to ruin my frame rate here. Haha. I hate that feeling, Rose. Here we go. Now the ability to walk on lava.
Your offering pleases the spirits. I grant you the heart of fire, talisman. Now you may walk over seas of lava without being harmed.
Yay, Heart of Fire. Night-night, Mittens. You have a very, very good evening. Hope sleepy times are nice. I'm going to need to do the same in the not-too-distant future. I have run Forsaken, which is an issue because I ran a Forsaken game and I immersed myself in it so much that I can't really play it or run it again. Luck me, alright? Oh, okay, that leads to there. Now, I say that was almost a decade ago now, so theoretically I could give it another shot. I do enjoy werewolf as a concept. Or just to ensure that I know where I'm going here. I've run Forsaken. I have never run or played Apocalypse. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright. Now, Apocalypse was my first experience with the World of Darkness, though, because I bought a Werewolf the Apocalypse book, I think at a half price, because I had been playing D&D for years and I wanted to branch out, so I bought Werewolf the Apocalypse, and this was right as the new games were coming out. So this was like a couple of months before Werewolf the Forsaken came out, I think. One of my biggest issues with Apocalypse is, and Forsaken for that matter, nobody really wants to run the kind of game I want to play with it. Agent Michael. The kind of game that I want to play, as far as it sounds dumb, but the kind of game that I actually want to play in Apocalypse is I want to play like an actual game where we're playing as werewolf heroes, where we're going around and we're fighting ancient beings of unfathomable power, to try and stop, not necessarily stop the apocalypse, but try to win enough glory that we have the right to try and stop the apocalypse, if that makes sense. Like, I've always wanted to play the game, the Silverfang game, like the Once and Future King, as a werewolf. But nobody really wants to play that kind of game. Everybody wants to play like the most of the people I know want to play like eco-terrorists, which is fair. That's what the game is, and that's why I don't hold it against people that they don't want to play Adventurer Werewolf and want to play eco-terrorist the game. And I'm okay with that. Come on. Do need to go to bed in the not too distant future. I have to be up early on these weekdays. Somebody else find it funny that the breath of fire is in the middle of a waterfall? Yeah, I didn't think I could get up there. What did you do? He would probably try to kill it. He would almost certainly try to kill it. Probably because it's it is not perfect. It's not human. Nice. Okay, that's where that takes me. I had forgotten that.
No soup for you!
And by try, he would almost certainly succeed. Demand love. Give me attention. You're telling me about that. Okay, you just went invisible. Now, where are you? There you are. Half of you just went in the water. Stop fooling around with that stuff and love me. No. She's just being a silly kitty. Trying to finish this level. So Alright, come on. Oh shit. Is it one of the ones I sent you? It's down there. At the point of contact, he would almost certainly murder them all. Ah, okay. I mean, just being... The vampires would disintegrate just being in his presence. Now, there is one thing that I would love to do. Yeah, I get it, Rose. I'm that same way with paintbrushes. There is one thing that I would love to do, which is one of my... he would assume they're psychers. And in doing so, would pretty much either purge them or force them to be soul bonded to him, because pretty much that's what they are. They're just psychers. Especially if we're putting in things in the Warhammer 40k universe, they're just highly specialized psychers. Well, it's because Mel's got a really fucking high humanity. Like, she's humanity 9. I don't need to go through there. mean, Humanity 9 vampires are not something you meet on a regular basis. Yeah, like Omega level Psychers is pretty much what those would be. Because they're already crazy.
Your oxygen is low.
I know. Alright, so we're going in the right direction because there are new enemies. What did it taste like? Here we go, here's a thermal vent. Blah, blah. Why did she almost eat him then?
Thermal vent field.
Because that's just what people do.
See ya! Wouldn't wanna be ya!
Alright, so we got one more thermal vent to take care of, I believe. Oh. Okay. Is that? No, it's a dead end.
Your oxygen is low.
Working on it. Oh, it does explode out. Okay. For some reason, I keep thinking that those stop at the actual surface level. No, they actually continue. Because rolling 7 10s and the rest of 8s. Yeah, that'll do it.
Say hello to my little friend.
That moment when you think something's a bad guy, but really it isn't. Am I not exploring that direction? Yes, not. Huh, okay. Alright, now where the fuck did I go? Aw.
Shut up! Oh, so sorry.
And Joshua Fireseed's a dick. Protective mode and didn't care. She was saw the bear and leapt on it. That's fair. Because Mama Bear. I wish I could get some good roleplay like that again. I haven't been able to find it anywhere. Hey.
Maybe
Stop
this is
shooting
too
at me.
fast for you.
That will... don't want to guarantee that. I want to guarantee that. Kind of like romancing the stone. Just keep going down. They memed you before memeing was a thing. So now I can go get this if I wanted to, which I can't get it anymore. Ultra health. That's cute. Aha, they still bleed red. Come on. Look, we already got the Primogen key for here. I just need to get that last thermal vent. Because he's the Emperor. That literally, like, any excuse that you could ever give, why? How does the Emperor do this? Because he is the motherfucking Emperor.
Oh, so close.
Son, I will have you know, I am the motherfucking Emperor. God, I really hope I haven't missed it again. Alright, if I've missed it again, we're going to go ahead and save. Once we hit that point, we will... Texture glitch. We will save and then just come back. Well, I've actually experimented with like bringing some 40K-ish stuff into World of Darkness, but it's more like experimenting with you know, adding the Chaos Gods or stuff like that. It depends on the changeling, and it depends on the vampire, and it depends on how they use their abilities. Yeah, I definitely missed it. It's very dependent on how the character... Because that's the whole thing about World of Darkness. It's very dependent on how you use your abilities and how you are built. A certain vampire will win no matter what. A certain changeling will win no matter what. And then it also comes down to whose dice are better, who throws better rolls. It's never a clear cut. Now, 9 times out of 10, your changeling character is gonna be squishier than the vampire. And there's really not a way you can get around that. Yeah, I definitely missed it. 9 times out of 10, your changeling is going to be more squishy than your vampire. Because unlike your vampire, the changeling does not have the ability to just drop heals on himself. He can't do that. Unless he has a very specific type of build. Okay, guys, we are going to save right there.
Game saved.
And we're going to quit back to the title screen because I'm starting to get really tired. Oh. So, I hoped we could get 2 levels in tonight. Apparently not. Yeah, but then you also have your potent 10 vampire. Again, it is all about your die rolls at that point. Alright guys, let's see if we can find somebody to... Let's see if we can find somebody to raid. Normal changeling versus normal vampire. It's going to come down to the die rolls and builds. That's any and every time. It's going to come down to die rolls and it's going to come down to builds. Alright guys, so we're going to do our normal and we're going to go send a raid over to Dahlia. So, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I know I did. Please go over to Black Dahlia. Let her know that I sent you. Let her know that... Give her all the blood-coated hugs that she wants. We will be back tomorrow with some more... Well, not some more Turok. We're going to do... I think we're going to do Warhammer 40k Mechanicus, which is a strategy game that's basically... Tech Priests versus Necrons. And I'm going to see how that runs. If we're good at it, we'll keep playing it. If not, we may switch over to Battlefleet Gothica. But we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys again very much for coming up. Thank you guys again very much for coming out tonight. I had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you guys had a lot of fun as well. Let me turn on some outro music here and hit that raid button. Alright guys, hit that raid button whenever you are ready to go. I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Thank you again for coming out and have a very, very good evening.